Want a bird issue, you say? Then I'll need to see Flame Chocobo issuance. There you are. You heading out? Alright. Thank you for coming by and chilling with me, Shauna. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Come on, please. Be right back with your Chocobo. There he is. Look at him. There he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that the master was coming. Yes. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Aww! This is adorable. What are you naming yours?
Chick Norris.
You suck. What the heck?
I think it is an awesome name, and you're just jealous.
Holy hell. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own Chocobo. Whistle, simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. Lastly, I present to you Chocobo Rider's License as it required by law. And that concludes the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Chocobo armor or barding can be equipped via the companion interface situated in the character section of the main menu. Oh. What does this do? Like, what does that do, though? Okay, so you can have them fight with you. Oh my god, I forgot about this. They can fight with you, literally. That is awesome. You can change the color. Excuse me. Interesting, okay. know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to. Beg pardon. It's just a terrible habit of mine to think out loud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? We come in peace. Hail, adventurer, I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs. That curious beast tribe calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are for the most part a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seeds here, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and is precisely the reason that Sylph's relation to the Primal Ramu has raised a flag warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance of summoning the Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not only it would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from Wet Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed! I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalemo. Okay. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Wait. Do I have to talk to the dude? I have to talk to this guy. What happened to the music? The good music? It done diddly disappeared. Yeah, it is. I don't remember if I got this one. No. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're a hero, or you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all know. Would you know more? You do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolfie. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than you'll ever know. Patriarch of beekeeping, Hawthorne family is said to be well versed in Sylphic customs. Come to learn a thing or two about Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. I beg pardon, my friend. My memory is just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days. That's all clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, I might have more luck with them. The Sylphs, yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Okay. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our backs, and next they're sending our young centuries falling to the bottom of the ravine. Tell them to stop, and they'll just laugh at you. Wolford claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. I see now. Oh, of course. Sharing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago, dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help you win the favor over of our forest friends. I see now. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along drat. What was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own. This guy really doesn't know what he's talking about, does he? Got me running all the way up into nothing to talk to his wife. peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more than unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedskin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow? With some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Okay, I guess. Whoa! So why can't I summon my chocobo? Oh, the whistle. That's how, okay. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Yeah. She's more help. Everyone else is more help than you, sir. Milk root, but of course, these sylphs quaff at cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Then he wrote, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love this stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. Ugh. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You have more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun any whose intentions show true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, take out a young sylph by the name of Komuxio. He has served us as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and as a closer ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something far greater import to deliver. Missive to the Elder Seedster herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need to impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return in good tidings. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to you, Elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milkroot. But walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by MochaMassiah here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedster herself. Still you would refuse us. This one's reasons are no business with walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was MochaMassiah's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you. But something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around to see how we might earn their trust. Let's paralyze. Are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylphs' traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! There go bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Uh-oh, she got leg problems.